Mondragon and the Sea Ride. Mondragon was no ordinary motovlogger. Known for his wild stunts, breathtaking rides through mountains, forests, and concrete jungles, he had built a reputation as the guy who'd go anywhere with his Honda. His fans, who called themselves the Dragoneers, followed every upload with eyes wide and hearts pounding, but nothing, absolutely nothing, prepared them for what he planned next. It started with a dream. Mondragon was camping near the coast, his camera rigged to his trusty Honda. The sound of crashing waves lulled him to sleep, and in his dream he saw himself riding not along the ocean, but into it. The sun was bright, the water sparkled, and instead of sinking, he swam through it like a fish, helmet and all, laughing with pure joy. He woke up before dawn, the sea mist curling around his tent. "Crazy," he muttered, shaking his head. But why not? That morning, with his camera rolling, Mondragon posted a teaser. "Today I ride into the unknown, into the deep. Stay tuned." The ride began smooth and scenic. He filmed drone shots of his approach, with the ocean looming ahead like a giant blue invitation. His bike purred beneath him, loyal and loud, tires gripping the road that would soon end at the beach. Reaching the shore, he dismounted and walked barefoot into the waves. He loved the ocean, always had. As a child, before bikes, before YouTube, he swam every summer until his skin pruned and his eyes stung with salt. Now he looked back at the Honda, then at the sea. "You ready, old girl?" He strapped waterproof floats to the sides, an experimental mod he'd rigged from scratch. His gear? Fully waterproofed, camera encased in a sealed dome. He even wore fins on his boots. With the tide rising, the wind picking up, and his adrenaline soaring, he took a deep breath. And then, he drove. The engine roared, sand kicked up behind him, and with a defiant whoop, Mondragon launched into the waves. The front wheel lifted, water splashed over the headlight, and the Honda surged forward like a metal dolphin. For a few seconds, just a few, the machine skimmed across the surface, skimming, floating, fighting gravity. Then it began to sink. But Mondragon? He didn't panic. He dropped the kickstand, ditched the bike, which was slowly tethered to a float, and dove underwater. He swam. Through the blue haze, past darting fish and waving seaweed, he swam like he was born to it. The water wrapped around him like home. He surfaced, laughing, ripping off his helmet and shouting with pure joy. The camera caught everything: the shimmer of the waves, the sun slicing through clouds, the surreal sight of a motorcycle half submerged in the sea, and Mondragon, king of both roads and waves, swimming circles around it. He stayed out there for over an hour, diving, floating, letting the currents carry him. Later, exhausted and soaked, he hauled the bike back to shore using the tow rope tied to his float pack. He lay on the sand beside it, chest heaving, eyes to the sky. That video? It went viral within hours, not just for the stunt, but for what he said at the end. "People always tell you not to ride into the sea. But sometimes, to feel alive, you've got to do the crazy thing. And me? I love the road, but I live in the water." From that day on, Mondragon's motovlogs changed. He still rode across mountains and deserts, but every few episodes, he dove into the water somewhere, somehow, and his fans loved it. He became the man who blurred land and sea, rubber and fin, throttle and tide, and every ride was a wave worth chasing.